Hi, everyone.
I saw you dancing.
Oh my god! Oh, forgot. Now that Tugs knows that
I
to see all the little panels, I
everything.
see everything. Welcome to Poor Choices, that time of the month, pun intended.
Oh my goodness.
I helped come up with the name and it still makes me laugh.
Yeah. So we wanted to do a monthly show, just chatting to different people. And the first show, I miss the Geeks and Girls premium stream.
Yeah.
So it only made sense to start with you guys.
Yay!
But yeah, so we have myself and Tugs, and we have Krista,
Hi.
Nova,
Hello.
and Jedi Bunny, and her kitty. Oh my god, I just noticed your cat.
I thought that was a dog.
I was like, I see the cat. And I'm like, where? I don't have any cats.
Is that Nova?
Cat.
It is, yeah. Oh my god, so cute.
She said, I want to be on stream too.
Your cats always do.
Give it time. They'll walk right across. It'll be
From
great.
a Cheeto
It's my stream now.
Yeah. Sure.
And we have Siobhan as well.
Yay, Siobhan!
Yay.
Who's gonna take over Geeks and Gamers soon. Most
Yes.
likely, probably.
World
Already
domination
have.
is happening.
Are we sure Jeremy isn't Siobhan?
That would be weird.
I don't know about that.
He's a little taller.
Maybe a little too much
Oh
taller.
my god. It was so I loved. Oh my gosh, I got to meet all of you in person. It was so nice just having you guys in front of me
Yeah.
for the first time. Just seeing you. And yes, Siobhan is like a little nugget.
Siobhan fits in my carry-on luggage. And I say that as somebody who fits in my own carry-on luggage.
I mean, I got shoved inside of a tuba case one time, so.
Oh my.
I'm gonna go punch whoever did that.
Well,
Right?
well, technically, it wasn't like I was forced in it. We were just trying to see if I could fit.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, this was a theory.
Maybe you
You
help
tested
someone
it. It
in
was
a
fine.
way.
I was gonna say, I went to a high school that there was no bullying. So when I hear things like that, I'm like, someone bullied you? No. We're not gonna let that happen. Anyways, yeah. So usually we do a lot of reality television talk, which ends up being relationship talk. So I think that's kind of what we're gonna kind of surround ourselves with here. But let's say hi to the chat first. There's so many people here. Holy crap.
I know this is like our highest number. Hi guys.
Yeah, hi. We got Rogue. Shay's on the dark counselor. Krista, have you ever tried to fit in a trumpet case?
Sorry, drinking water. No, I don't think. No, why would I?
Hi,
Okay,
A
new mission for TikTok. Put Krista in a trophy case. Trophy case. Trumpet case. I said a trophy case. Like
I mean, I could fit inside a suitcase. That's one that I've tried out.
carry-on?
Maybe not a carry-on, but a regular size suitcase.
Oh my God.
Standard. Yeah.
You're so tiny. We also have Cappy, Phil McCracken, Keck. Who else is there? A Troubled Green, Boba Jet. God, there's so many of you guys. Kaylee, Frank. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone. Thanks for joining. Mr. Insanity. I keep scrolling. It's all Cappy. I saw you terrorizing that poor guy.
Cappy, go to sleep.
Yeah, so I guess we can just start with the question I think about the most when I think about any relationships. I'm not talking about just like a romantic, but like we're talking friendships too, because I don't know about you, especially the older you get, the harder it is to maintain adult friendships. Or we're talking about like close friendships. So either way, it could go either way for any of you guys. Just yeah. But like, what's the most important thing you look for in a relationship?
This is for platonic and friendship?
Yeah. All right, whichever one you want to go with, because I feel like they're just as important, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I would say for me, trust.
Trust.
I want to be able to trust whoever it is, that also that they know and understand me, and trust and respect. And that goes for all relationships. I think trust and respect, because if you respect someone, then you probably trust them. And if you trust someone, you probably hopefully respect them. I don't know. I think they're both really important.
Yeah, no, that is super important. And I do think those go hand in hand. But the hard part is when people lie to themselves thinking they trust someone.
Yes.
Because how many times have you guys been in a relationship and say, I trust you? And you're like, where's that deep gut feeling you feel in your stomach? And it's like knotted up. You're like, I don't know if this is for real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. What about you, Siobhan?
I like somebody that is going to be able to give me my personal freedom. Like, I don't like feeling smothered or constricted. I'm very free-spirited. I like to be able to do stuff on my own. And I need my own space and my own time. I just can't stand being smothered.
Oh, so do you guys have your like me time, like whatever that may be? Like, do you consider work me time then?
No. No, because that's work. Like if let's say I want to sit down and play a game, I want to be able to sit and play a game. And like I want to be able to play with whoever I'm with, whether if it's, you know, my girlfriend or my friends or anything like that. But if I want to sit and chill and kind of like unwind, because I like to kind of unwind by myself, I want to be able to do that without being really bothered, I guess you could say.
I guess for me, the same would be kind of like what Kelly said, which is trust. You know, like someone who understands me. It goes for friendship and relationship, I guess. Just someone who gets me, kindred spirits. Like I see like someone like Jay Lethal as like kindred spirits, you know, because of like certain ways that we bond together. So I think bonding is a big one for me for both relationship and friendship.
So like when you say bonding, what kind of things do you consider like bonding then?
It depends. I know, like, for example, with Jay, we just laugh at every little thing. And that's like one of the best friendships to have is when you laugh at every little thing. And I guess like someone who understands you, like where they wouldn't have to ask you because they know you so well that they already know the answer. You know, I like that sort of connection with someone.
Interesting. And Tugs?
What'd she say?
Like, which radio point?
I think everyone likes that, to be honest, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, who wouldn't?
Oh no, for sure. For myself, for me, I find the thing that I struggled the most with when I was younger was communication. And that's just my own personal fault. So, you know that whole situation where you go, "Are you okay?" Yes, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's a good.
But you're not fine.
I'm not fine. How many times has that happened to everyone?
Communication is key.
Yes,
definitely.
Yeah,
and transparency, like being able to be authentic with the other person, like. Because I think people put up walls because of fear and issues with distrust, and maybe they've been hurt before, either friendship or a relationship, a romantic relationship. So it's so easy to like not want to be transparent because you're scared as a person.
Oh yeah. And I don't know what it is, but when I look at a lot of like my younger colleagues, and not saying like on the internet, but in like my real life job, where I go to in person, I have friends who just keep saying like, "Oh, we've dated for like 5-6 months. I'm just not ready to commit. I don't trust them." And I'm like, "What?
Wow.
After 5-6 months, I hope you know who this person is."
I mean, dating somebody you don't trust in general is never a good idea.
Oh no!
Just a public service announcement. You can't trust them. You should probably not be dating them.
Yeah. I saw someone earlier that said, oh God, something about being married young and then the high divorce rate or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sorry if I forgot. The chat's moving so fast, I can't keep up. I feel like Gary right now. But, you know, I'd like to think that people are marrying older now because they're trying to find out who they are.
Yeah. You don't really see that much of young people getting married nowadays.
Yeah.
No. Although I would have loved to be married in my 25-year-old version of my body versus the 31. I'm sure Mark would say the same thing. But yeah, oh, Eric, your parents married at 18. Your parents though lived in a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Well,
also
the thing
true.
is, the sad part is now there's no. Our generation is the first generation to where divorce is normal. It's just like, all we have to do is sign a piece of paper and it's done and it's over.
Oh my gosh, I was just talking about like how in 90s movies divorce was so prevalent, like children, main characters, parents were getting divorced or already divorced, and it was like, so it was becoming more a part of the cultural lexicon in the 90s. And now it's been completely like, it's almost just normal and expected to, like in my friend group growing up, my parents were together and most of my friends' parents were together, but then I noticed younger generations, people's parents started divorcing, and I don't know, it's so interesting.
It's so funny how the older generation is versus like the new generation. I mean, every time I spend Christmas with my family, I have my grandparents always saying, "Where's your boyfriend? Why are you not married? How come you don't have kids?" I'm just like, I don't know. I'm wondering the same thing.
Yeah, and now I think it's overcompensated the wrong way.
Yeah.
That way. You know, over here it was everybody's married by 20 and babies and all that stuff, boom. And there's a big argument now, especially from feminists. They're like, we don't need to do that, this and that and the other. But then now we're all waiting until we're 40 and our babies aren't healthy because we're technically too old body wise, and having babies is hard enough in general, and all of this stuff. Like there's no, and we hit mid-30s, like that's where I'm at. I'm in my mid-30s. I'm like, why did I ever listen to these people? Like I'm so alone, and the dating pool is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and all this stuff. And it's like, bruh. So there's no, we've gone completely this way. We started here and now we've gone complete. There's no middle ground. There's no middle ground. I feel like the middle ground is gone. Where'd the middle ground go? Can somebody, can we just maybe put a raft right here so that I can, no? Okay.
Well, I think for the most part, when it comes down to like marriage and having kids later and stuff like that, it's not so much like being told to hold off as much as it is like financial reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But the thing I hear the most is that even if you are ready financially, you'll never be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll never, just like kids, you'll never be ready for kids ever. And you unless you were one like Jeff Bezos money status, like, and even then you're never ready for kids. Like they're just really that's a decision you make. You know.
Now, I have a question for you guys.
Oh,
what age did your parents have you at?
Oh, okay. So my mom had me, I think, at like 25, 26.
Wow.
So
That's me. That's me.
I know.
Yeah.
My mom had me when she was 22.
I think my mom was 22 too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My mom was 36 and my dad was 37.
Wow.
Well, that gives me hope. I got 2 more things to go.
I still have a couple years.
I got 2 years to go.
So there's someone I know at the age of 51 pregnant.
Wow. That's impressive.
I read a story the other day where I think this lady in her 60s.
60s?
Yeah.
Wow. How is that now? Is that through like in vitro? Or are they doing like fertilization treatments? Or
natural? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let me look up the story because I came across it. The age may be wrong, but
you go, girl.
Wow.
Dang. What?
That's impressive.
That is absolutely
shit, not
insane.
80s, 60s.
God. Oh, Ruben.
80s.
My first date ever was in 95 when I was 27. Married her 2 years later.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. I don't need to date again, but I will be living my best life. Of course, I miss her.
Right.
Aww. Sounds like a good love story, though. Oh, my gosh. 2 years married.
Wow.
Okay. I gotcha, Eric.
She's 50. Sorry, at 50.
Oh, still impressive. Wow. 50 years old. I mean, I did see a situation once before where this mother carried her daughter's child for her because her own child couldn't have a baby herself. And I believe the mother was 56 years old, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because they say that when you turn 30, the hourglass like turns around with like time on having a baby. But the fact that there are women out there who are able to have children at 50. I mean, that's insane. It's really insane.
Yeah. And look at Rogue Disney says my 81-year-old. Oh, I can click these. I keep forgetting I can do that.
Oh, sorry.
81-year-old coach just had a kid with his 22-year-old third wife. See, that's the thing. You men never run out of juice. Must be nice. Us ladies do. So
Their
good on your uncle, eh?
sperm does degrade. The quality of their sperm does degrade. And
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Hopefully that child is healthy and, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, mom's 22, so she should
hopefully we'll be good.
It even
carrying in a nice squishy young body here. So
Oh my God, Biggles.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the
You
second
guys
week we're
tell
talking
me,
about
I'm
that
like,
again.
yeah, dang it,
Oh dang, had you at 42. Good for
Wow.
her. Good for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's insane what the body can go through, and I mean,
Yeah.
that gives me hope. I mean, hopefully I won't have a child at 60 years of age. I always think, okay, 20 years down the line. Plus, I don't know. I lived at home with my parents till about, 27, 28. And then my brother still lives at home. So, I mean, they're going to be with you for 20 plus years. You got to think about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it depends on like how you're brought up, of course. Not every household keeps their child until they're 20 plus years old. Like most households I know, sometimes they kick the kids out at 18. They're like, bye,
Yep.
go.
Yep.
I was out at 18.
Yeah, so there you go. Every household's different.
Asian households, they keep the kids till they're married.
A lot of Europeans too.
Yeah, it's common.
Absolutely.
I don't think I would have survived at 18. No. I wouldn't be here.
I kept trying to move out.
Oh, Siobhan was like, let me go.
I kept trying to move out. I mean, I traveled to so many different states, and I just kept having to come back.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's adventurous, though. I love that.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I'd
I'd rather do that for sure.
Bagels is right. Italians' moms never want their kids to leave. That is facts.
Oh my God.
Is it true?
Oh, what show was it where they're like, after you get married, you're gonna move into our house, right? They're like, nope.
Oh man, I think I know which one you're referring to. I forget the title of it though. It's on TLC.
I think so.
Yeah.
That definitely is something.
Blech.
Is it? It's not 90 Day Fiance.
No, it's not. No. I know that show. No. I forget what it's called, but I do know what you're referring to. Yeah.
And then there was the Indian matchmaker where when you get married, the bride typically moves to the husband's house or something like that, which I don't know if I'd be okay with. Depends on the mom. It really does. It really does. But yeah, so I guess that brings us to our next question, which is kind of the opposite. But what are some red flags that you've encountered or heard about? Oh my God, Krista! Look at Krista! I feel like there's a list.
Yeah, expect bust out a scroll.
I bet these all over. I bet we all overlap with each other.
Oh my God. Okay, so I will start then. I give you a moment. I think that every guy who, it's not the fact that they're mama's boys. I think that's just a very vague title, but they need to be able to just do, I don't know, things like budgeting, paying their bills, stuff like that. I dated a guy who did not know how to do anything like that. And I'm like, what? How am I supposed to, like, I have to do everything for you? Excuse me?
Sometimes you're just not taught that stuff,
Yeah. And to be fair, I did try to teach him a few things, just did not listen. And yeah, his mom did everything for him.
Wow.
Yeah,
Still does
yeah,
everything.
because I mean, sometimes you'll have those parents, they don't want to teach you that stuff so you can be reliant on them too.
Which is a manipulation then in that case. If they do that on purpose.
I think it's subconscious too for some families, because if a family's enmeshed, they don't know they're enmeshed typically. And codependency, like it's so people don't know they're codependent when they're codependent. Typically, they have to
that's true,
become more aware of it. But that's a huge one. I think like if someone's like codependent to the point where they don't have their own autonomy. They can't take care of things on their own. Like they haven't like stretched it all into their life, into their individuality, and they're just like not making choices for themselves, let alone for like pushing forward in a career or a life, or just taking care of themselves in any real way. That's a huge red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to be able to do that for you, but you don't want to have to necessarily do that for the other person, because that will reflect later too in the long term if you do plan on like having children, or if we're talking for friends, like friends can really like it, you don't want an imbalanced friendship either, where you're the one like driving all the time or paying for all the food when you go out together, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Bird Up says, last week about this time I learned that being Brian with a Y is a red flag. Please explain, Tugs. I feel like we need to explain this.
Look, Kyle's, Brian's with Y's, Chad's, Justin's,
wow,
half and half on the Ryans, depends on like actual Ryans. If your Ryan is spelled with an I, just don't even bother. But we have all men and women too, like Brittany's. Brittany's are red flags. What was the other ones? Brittany's. Shoot, I'm trying to think of all the cheerleaders that I knew. They all had like the same names year after year. They're all red flags. Okay, those girls are trouble, and those guys are trouble.
Oh,
Brian's with a Y are very, very trouble. I have not met one Brian with a Y. Stacy's, yes, Stacy's. Oh yeah.
Karen's. Oh,
yeah.
You know what? Karen? I actually feel bad for Karen, like nice Karens, because that's literally giving them a bad name, and they didn't choose their name.
I bet you they're like, I'm going by my middle name.
Tiffany's. Look at Mark's like Tiffany.
Oh man, I wish my name was Karen. Are you kidding me? I would own that name today.
That is your new name, Karen
Yay!
Nova. Oh, you have a Karen wig too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Karen Nova. Wait, let me change my name right now.
I think you need to get the blonde wig.
I've not met a Krista that I don't like.
Oh well, that's good news.
Yeah. All versions of Krista. Kristen,
Kyle, Justin's, Brian with Y's. I'm trying to think of the other ones. It was funny as we were talking about this last week, and today I actually saw a TikTok where she was like, red flag, going through the guys' names. I'm like, yep. They're all just trouble.
We're on red flag still. If I have to make a comment on that, I guess I'd say for relationships is see how the girl treats her dad, because the way she treats her dad is most likely how she's going to treat you. And this goes the other way around with guys. The way that guys treat their mothers is the same way they're going to treat usually you. So that's the way that I was like raised and brought up. So
interesting. Did your parents teach you that, or is that just pure observation, Karen?
Well, Karen, I have to speak to the manager about no, my mom taught me a lot of things, so I'd say from my mom, and a little bit of an experience as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, I love Karen Nova's mom now. Anyone else that has like a super crazy red flag or story? I always love a good story.
I don't have any stories.
I'm pretty sure I have some stories that I can think of, but
I mean, I have stories of other people's stories.
Oh yes, bring it on. Bring it on.
Trying to think if I have any red flag stories I can think of off the top of my head.
God.
No, not really.
Red flags.
I just have the blinders on. That's really it. I see the red flags after the relationship, but it's like when you're in there, you're like, okay, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Like I was listening to one of my a radio show where this woman started dating this guy from Tinder, hadn't been to his place for like whatever 3-4 months, and then he invited her over, and then so they had a good time. Then like 6 months into the relationship, he just disappears. So one day as she's going to work, she decides to go knock on his door, and his wife opens up the door.
Oh, wow.
Which it's not even the end of the story.
Oh, no.
So, of course, she wants to go confront him, but the wife's like, no, he's sleeping. So then she just leaves, messages the guy, doesn't hear from him. He doesn't have to have an explanation. A year later, he hits her up and is like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what went wrong. And of course, she messages him back. This is like, typical girl, straightforward. You're like, oh, I had fun with them. I'm not gonna forget everything else that happened. And yeah, so he's like, yeah, lots of things went down. I'm gonna have a baby with this random girl. But then she finds out a week later that the random girl is his wife. And she's like, wow, she didn't see the red flags. But anyways, I think a lot of women are like that sometimes. Maybe not at that level.
That's like
with red flags, you mean?
Yes.
I guess
That's
it's like you're
I mean, it's like a huge flag. How can you miss that? I mean,
okay, well, we see the red flags, but we think like it's a circus.
You're just like, this is what's going on.
There's lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, yeah, there's red flags, but it's a circus. Yeah.
Like
I see them in other people. Like if you come to me when I'm hearing your story, I could be like, that's a red flag. But when it comes to me,
yeah. Well, DDR Wolf in the Chat is right. She probably ignored the red flags. There's a lot of girls that actually like brush it under the rug, you know? You hear a lot of stories.
I can change him.
Oh, and then you
I've heard.
Nice.
I can fix him. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't want to put my mom out there, but she tried that once. I heard that from her.
I can fix him. It's fine. I got this.
I got this.
I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one he changes for.
Yeah.
Yup. And Ruben here with some knowledge, dropping knowledge, red flag. She wants you to take care of her. No goals, no passion for life, lack of being. Oh, okay. Wanting a ring, will not sign the prenup, can't cook, and is dumb.
I think it has to be all of those things consecutively, though. You know.
Wait a second. I was like, I just said I was dumb on stream. Oh God. Yeah. I guess which could bring us to this. Was this a tweet, Tugs?
You know, I followed John Burke on Instagram. He posted that image, and I screenshot it and cropped it. I tried to look for her Twitter account, but I could not find it. So I don't know if she went private or if it's an old tweet that somebody randomly found somewhere and she deleted her account since then. I have no idea. But he posted it on his Instagram today and just caused a crap storm in the comments with people, a lot of women being like, oh my God, it's a pick me girl. A lot of the guys were like, what's wrong with this? I don't understand. It was just like this thing. So I don't know if the girl who has the Twitter handle ended up going private because it probably caused a crap storm when she tweeted it. But I was like, oh, this could be fun to talk about maybe and see what everybody says.
This, I guess, is kind of spicy in today's world because
why is it spicy?
Well, just controversial, right? So,
yeah, a little bit.
Hannah Ramsey says, in my marriage, it goes like this. He provides the house. I provide the home. He provides the food. I provide the meals, mostly. He provides the money. I provide the budget. He provides the protection. I provide the purpose. Different roles, equal value, one goal.
Teamwork.
It's actually okay. You know what? I think, okay, if we're looking in the lens of 2021, would you, I feel like when you're told that hi Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy.
So should we invite Jeremy so all the ladies are here?
You gotta put the wig on.
Yeah. We need Krista back. We have Karen Nova on here.
Yeah, hop on here, Jeremy or Krista or whoever you're gonna come in as.
I guess if we're looking at 2021 relationships, they don't really follow this typical idea anymore, because I don't know about you, but living where I live, it's really hard to afford life.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Very.
You cannot live on a one-person income unless they make good money. But say if you can live on one income, would you be okay with being like a housewife, doing all the things at home, making the home a home?
No.
Yes.
Everyone's different, but personally, I guess like, 'cause I kind of am stuck in that like 50s mentality when it comes to what I want to do in life. Like I like being a homebody. I like staying at home. I like cooking and cleaning, those are just like chores that I actually enjoy doing because I have OCD, and cooking is something that comes with being Italian. So yes to all of this, in my opinion. That's just me. Everyone is different, but for me, this fits.
Yes to all.
Karen
all,
should start a cooking show.
all of it.
Cooking with Karen.
Ah,
There we go. There's my new YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of this. This is what I want. I'm traditional that way. I want that. And then like if I get bored, as you know, if there's kids involved, if I get bored as they start to go to preschool and kindergarten and I've got time all day by myself or some of the day, then I can go get a part-time job at Target or something. If you're really
Crochet.
bothering me that much.
And then I'll come and talk to the manager.
Yeah. Manager. It'll be great.
I'm just gonna be like, I know
It'll
her.
be fine. And I was like,
See,
I like
I
this girl.
feel like, okay, so I am like on both spectrums of this. Like I have always been in the mindset, like my mom's always solidified in me, you know, you want to make sure you protect yourself in life. You know,
Mhm.
go get a job, make sure you can take care of yourself. If a
Yes.
man comes and is able to care for you, don't just give up everything in life to do nothing. And I agree with that because you never know if you divorce, it's not always your control. Being in a relationship is a two-way street. So even if you try your hardest, maybe the other person doesn't want to be with you. So this mentality is great as long as you stay together forever. So I will always, even if I'm, you know, in a situation like this, have something on the side just in case. But that's just me because I would love to be a stay-at-home mom. I would love that. First, I need the child, so stay-at-home extra girl here. 2022, make it happen, Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Calling out Mark.
Yeah,
Baby cyborgs.
yeah. I know one day it'll happen. We have puppies. They're expensive. Gosh, they are.
Well, you trade them in and you get one baby. There you go. That's all.
And they're arguably more expensive.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to take Jojo to the dentist, and it's going to cost so much. I'm not excited for the bill. But anyways, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just
Well,
clumsy.
your hand's gonna look like mine.
Yep.
Oh,
Twinsies.
I want to see it without the band-aid. I'm really weird like that.
Well, I'll send a picture because it doesn't
Ooh.
look the same. Like it's healed up, surprisingly. Not me.
Oh, that's quick. Oh, here, Ruben, here, more. The same drive you have for both your channels is the same drive you need to have in a relationship. You both need that shared goal. Stay home or not, you need to grind hard in a relationship. Yes, I agree with that. Because, I mean, you know what? Being a home person, it's actually a lot of hard work. Making sure it runs well.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've cleaned a house full and make sure you clean everything.
It's
I
terrible.
I didn't know about washing windows or
Yes.
eaves
Oh
trough.
yeah, the blinds, like cleaning the blind, like little stuff still to this day that I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I never really thought about
The
that.
floorboards.
Clean that.
Oh my god. I freaking hate baseboards so much.
Underneath the refrigerator, behind the laundry.
That's like
what?
deep cleaning, though. If you have a routine, you can get that all done within 2 to 3 hours.
Like a routine, yeah, it's not so bad. And then if and when you become a mom, I don't know, like the moms I know, it's like you barely have time to feed them and make sure they're okay. So I argue, at least, you know, when you have a child that can't fend for themselves, it is definitely a lot harder to take care of a child because when you're at work, you get at least some social interaction. That's kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
True.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you feel about that, Siobhan?
Well, obviously, my situation's obviously going to be very, very different.
Very true.
No, I mean, I understand. Like, I think that if it works for your relationship, I mean, do it. You know, if that's what works for you and whoever you're with, you know, and that's how you want to do it. I mean, till you come to, like, as a couple, you come to that conclusion on your own if that's what's going to work for you or not.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as, like, for myself personally, no. I'm too much of a busybody. I like to work. Even when I am supposed to relax, I still have an urge to work. Like if it's not just like my day job, Geeks and Gamers stuff, if it's not that, like it's trying to just think of something to do. So
Girl, I know how you feel.
yeah, but I mean, like how like my girlfriend and I, how we have things like we have like certain things that we do. I guess like I make sure I have the grass cut, and she puts up the laundry because I hate laundry.
And she hates grass.
And she gets overheated pretty easy. So so I do that, but I do all the cooking. So and funny enough, she's better at putting together things than I am.
IKEA furniture.
Yeah, like she's good at putting together furniture and stuff like that. I'm terrible at it, but I'm good at doing electronic stuff. So actually, it just works out like that. So
there's someone in my life that said, just do the things when you divvy up stuff, you do the things that you love first and foremost, or are good at.
Yeah.
So
I love that because that sounds so balanced, and I love what that girl tweeted because that's her experience and it's very traditional, and there's a lot of like beauty and elegance to a traditional way of life, but sometimes it doesn't always work for people. Sometimes the female is the breadwinner, or whatever. My mom, for example, was the breadwinner in my household growing up, so she was out all day every day. My dad also worked, but he was home much more often, but she also cooked, cleaned. She did all the traditional female roles, but she also worked in the city on top of it and had a career. It wasn't just a job. So I think so much of it is about balance, and so much of it is about like being able to step outside traditional roles if they are restricting you or your relationship, and being open to that. Like I don't necessarily think everyone should be in these black and white terms of abide by this, it's how it should be, because we're I don't know, we're so complex. Humans are so complex, so it's hard to kind of pin down who should be doing what and when, why, where, and how all the time.
Yeah, and every relationship is so different. Like it'll never be the same. What works for one couple is not going to be the same for the next.
Yeah. Well, and Alasia brings up a good point too. There's so much I'd want to work from home. That's such an opportunity, especially now, where you can do both. You can work from home and also be that more traditional because you're already home. You know what I mean? Like you still work, but you're at home. And so you can run around with the Rugrats or clean, like, oh, I have a lunch break or whatever, and I can go and do the dishes real quick. Like it's the best of both worlds almost, which is pretty nice.
You know how much I love working at home when you do laundry. There's something about I hate laundry on weekends.
I love
when
yeah, I think it's because like weekends are supposed to feel like your off time. Like
whereas like I have to be like in an hour I need to flip the laundry. I freaking hate it. I'm a slave to my laundry. Split the task hard. You know what? That's what Mark and I did, like for our routine cleaning. Because at this point, how we look at it is, how long does it take for us to clean the house? I don't know, 2-3 hours for a weekly kind of clean. So, what we could put into that, the money, does that free us some time to spend together? Or doing more work or whatever it is. Like that time is more valuable to us than cleaning.
Yeah, time is money. That is very true. And if it's affordable enough for your lifestyle, I do think like once in a while it can be okay to splurge on like having a cleaner come in and deep clean everything. But it can
works for you.
Yeah, whatever works for you. It can also be really like sometimes I feel like really therapeutic cleaning and organizing. I really enjoy that. So it depends on like my mindset and what's going on in life too.
Yeah. All we've talked about is chores the last like 10-15 minutes. Hey, that's like real life though. Like
this is why the girls do it, Jesus.
Oh my god. You remember the person that I was talking about earlier about like the mama's boy? He was so horrible at cleaning. Is like he would do the shower, and when he does the shower, he only did the tub. And then when I told him the shower consists of walls as well.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you clean the shower head. And,
he's like, what?
And the spout, the spigot thing.
So the next time he cleaned the spout, the shower head, and the tub. And I'm like, you forgot the walls.
I get distracted when I'm like seriously cleaning, like wiping down the countertops and doing all that stuff is like little stuff that you can do. When I'm in the mood to seriously clean, I'll start to do the cleaning, but then I open a drawer and then that drawer is like, what is all in this drawer? And then I start to organize the drawer and throw stuff away. And then it goes, oh, do you know what I could also do since I have all these trash bags out full of this garbage? Let's go through this and throw all this stuff away. You know what would be great? I have too many cups and dishes. I just did this, and let's go through that and get rid of all these nasty dishes we've had for forever and these cups that I have entirely too many of. I have my kitchen table right now is full of cups and bowls and stuff that we never use or old and I don't like anymore because I'm getting older and my tastes are changing, to go to Goodwill. And then like 4 hours later, I'm like, nothing is clean.
It's like, how did it get worse?
I was
more organized chaos now, whereas before it was just chaos. That's what happens. And then I have the music on, so I'll have a dance party in the kitchen. It's a thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Am I the only one that does? I think I'm the only one.
No. You gotta Marie Kondo that, okay?
Yeah.
I watched it. Does this make you happy?
Yes. Does this smell joy?
I'm working on it, Sarah. I'm working on it. TikTok has ruined my life because these girls put these things in these organizers, and I'm like, oh, that's a genius idea.
That's what I do. I went through a minimalism phase like a few years ago, and my whole place is so organized now. And I've gotten rid of there's so much stuff I didn't need, and my space is really small, and it feels so good to just not have more than I need. It's just the right amount of stuff, and I still can get rid of more.
It's just I see these things and I see these girls like organized, like they're under their bathroom counters, which is my biggest, like, don't open the cabinets underneath my bath. It's all stuff that's like necessities, soaps and Lysol wipes and stuff, but it's just everywhere. Mm-hmm. So TikTok is like, here's this really cool organization video that you'll like, and I'm like, Amazon.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with TikTok cleaning videos. Oh, I spent like 30 minutes watching this guy cut grass.
You mean drunk Rufio?
I have spent time watching him cut grass as well.
I think we all have at this point.
I did not think that Lawn Simulator was like, okay, so Canadian dollars, it was like $60 Canadian. I'm like, how? Because I was thinking about buying it. Only in Canada. Well,
exchange rate, yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Ladies, what is your love language? Now, do you guys know what love languages are?
No.
I don't remember all of them.
It's been a while.
There's 5 of them. Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Okay. So there's
physical touch, words of affirmation,
acts of service,
I already know
quality
mine.
time, and receiving
quality
gifts.
time.
Quality time for me.
So typically people go towards 2 of them. Like that's your love language and expression. Because for me, it's like acts of service, and then probably words of affirmation, and then how you receive love is different for how you give love too. Because what you give doesn't mean that's what you need. Some people need like the physical touch, like that touch on your back or the arm and stuff like that. So yeah,
I feel like I have 3. I feel like quality time. But I think my big one, I took the test a couple years ago. I think my biggest one was words of affirmation, which I don't know if that's still true, but that makes sense because I'm very negative on myself. And so my love language is words of affirmations. That actually makes really sense. But yeah. But I also love quality time, and I also love cuddling.
Oh, so physical touch. So basically all of them?
Yeah. No, not all of them, because I don't need like gifts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Acts of service to me is like if we lived somewhere snowy, for example, and you get up before me to go to work and you see that my car is covered in snow and you take the extra couple minutes to brush the car off. That's
I love that. Yes.
That little thing. Or I'm at the store and I see, I'm at the store and with friends, this works with friends too. Like you're at the store and you see something, you're like, oh my God, Krista would love this. And I buy this for Krista and I send it to her. Like that would be that's acts of service for me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not necessarily the little gifts. Like, I don't know. You know that it's the time of the month. Let's get her chocolate.
Yes.
I mean, for me, that applies all the time. I love chocolate, as you guys know. So if you give me chocolate, I'm happy. I'm good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What
actions
about-
speak louder than words.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's why, like, I think a lot of, well, we're going back to red flags here. A lot of girls, men and women, not just girls, fall prey to words and not actions. You hear, I'm sorry, I won't do this again. And then,
But they do it again.
yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Anyways, so, yeah. Oh, that realization made me, oh no, really depressed because they say that how you love yourself reflects your language. Not true. Acts of service is my first, but I never put myself first. Yeah. No. And,
I don't know if it's true all the time, but it definitely made me go, oh snap, that makes sense.
yeah, because I mean, you don't
Personally.
realize it until you get, at least for me, you get into that argument and you're like, no, I don't like that love coming in that way. I like it in this. Oh wow, my dad calls my mom a low maintenance wife because she's surprisingly not into all the luxurious mumbo jumbo. Hey, the older I get, the more I'm
Really?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what kind of car you drive. I don't care about anything blingy. I don't wear brand names. I don't care. That stuff does it. Same with my mom.
Oh my god, there was a Emma Watson tweet about that. Oh my god.
There's while you're looking for that, I have a girlfriend who finally found, like, she's just one of those girls that we all have them, that chooses like just terrible. Poor thing. She's been down on her luck with guys all the time. She's got four kids and all this stuff. And she finally found somebody. And I said to her, I was like, how do you know that this guy was different? Like, what was it that made you go, oh my God, like this is something that's finally, she's religious. So she was like, God finally put me on the right path. And she said that she had mentioned in passing, like, what are your plans for the weekend, babe? And she's just like, oh, I have to, run errands. I have to take my car in to get the oil changed. It's the air in the tires and a car wash, blah, 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 blah. And he had a key to her apartment. And he got up Saturday morning, coming home from work, got up Saturday morning, took her car, went to her apartment, took her car, got the oil changed, got it washed, got the airs in the tires, vacuumed it out, cleaned it, got breakfast for her and the kids, and was like, now what? Now what do we need to do? And she just was done. And he was like, and that's, nobody had ever done that for me before. And she was like, and that's when I knew. And I was like, that's so cute.
That's sweet.
Mm-hmm. God.
That is really nice. That is really, there's some girls that would be like freaked out by that, like really independent women that are like, I don't want you to do anything for me.
Don't come in my house.
You're stalking me.
Like, why would you take my car?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
So it's,
I was like, oh man, I just melted.
Oh my God, Mark.
Mark, what are you wearing?
What is he wearing for real, Mark?
He's wearing an Udi. It's like a really fluffy.
Was that from Amazon? Walmart? Target?
No, it's a company called Udi. Like, you have to buy it from them, but they have versions of it.
Is he wearing pants?
I don't know, but I have a dog now, and the other dog's locked in here. Never mind.
Married life.
Oh my God, cyborg. Yeah,
Thank you so much for joining us.
So, hi Jojo. Anyways, what were we talking about?
acts of service.
Yeah, you were gonna pull up something, and I'd.
So it was. See, I like this tweet. It's more of like a humanitarian tweet, and to not like wearing unbranded clothes does not mean you are poor. Remember, you have a family feed, not a community to impress. I like that because there's people who just love wearing like Gucci, and I mean, if you can afford it, that's great. But if you can't, don't buy it. You don't need it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, oh my God, Amber, Mark is dressed like my grandma. Wow.
Hey, that's
Mark.
a comfy wear, okay? Sometimes you just gotta be comfy. It's
I have
cold. It's cold in Canada.
I have a couple of name brand stuff. Like I have a Dooney and Burke purse. It's the Walt Disney Marathon purse, and it's a tote, and so it's Mickey Mouse like running through all 4 parks for the race. Aww. That's like one of the only. Other than that, I don't really have. I have like 2 Dooney and Burke purses, and that's it. That's really it. But I mean, if you would like to surprise me with one, I'm not going to be like, ew. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm not It's not something where I'm like, oh, you have to get me the most expensive thing, or you have to.
It's about the like, you know, if I get a gift, I like a gift that you like think about, like, I don't know, what's a sweet gift? Oh,
A plant.
that Udi. Mark got me an Udi, and they're comfortable for PJs. Bye, Bagels. So okay, so we have a couple donations. I just want to make sure I read them before I forget. So Mr. Gregory for 356 says, "Hail to this beautiful panel. Have a glass for me." Oh,
Thank
well,
you.
I already have. Which Kelly, have you noticed?
Oh my gosh! Yay! Oh,
I made sure.
What's
I
in
made
it?
sure. Wine
Oh yes,
for my stream earlier.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. Thank you, by the way. So, and Hokies for $5 says the G&G Girl Stream needs to make a comeback.
Yes.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Yes.
I love Hokies. Oh my gosh, I got to meet him in Vegas. What a
Oh my god, he's so
Hokies is
sweet.
great.
So
Have
I
me go to
love-
sleep before I
I
time you out.
love putting faces to names, and especially after like the 2 meetups, it's crazy. Yes, thank you, Mark. 200 away.
Are we only 200 away?
Yeah.
so close.
I thought I sent you a screenshot, girl.
Yeah, but I don't math. I don't know.
That's what you had me for.
Yeah.
And Alexander for $1 says my friendship requirement was don't be full of beeps. I grew up privileged, but the people in my neighborhood were. I never cared about nerd stuff or brands, but those were the people I hung out with. They didn't give a f what your parents did. Oh, interesting.
I don't mind. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I do want a blingy ring, but it doesn't have to be $1 million. Like, you don't have to spend 13 paychecks on it. You know what I mean?
No.
Jewelry can be cheap, guys. It's okay.
Yeah. And I
Cheaper.
mean, I like a very sentimental ring. Like, I remember Mark was like, "Do you want my family's ring?" And I was like, "You know what? I really don't care."
That would be awesome.
Either way. Yeah.
I would love something like that too. That would be awesome. If not, though, I have this fake one that I wear.
Aw, cute.
This is cute. It's simple. I like it. It's
I
not-
love it.
But I wear this when we go out and I don't feel like getting hit on. I'll just slip this on. Although
doesn't-
sometimes it has
it
the
doesn't
exact
work.
opposite effect,
Mhm.
and you get more drinks.
I
know
just tell
what
them
it
I'm
is?
17 and they say, okay, bye.
Hey,
get
that
away with that.
actually that wouldn't work for me, but that's pretty effective. Yes, I agree.
Come on! I'm so excited to be here.
And then also Eric K for
Thanks, Phil.
$5 says, "All these amazing ladies, such an honor." Hey, Jedi Bunny, been too long. Been too
Aw,
long.
It's been too long
been
for
too
both
long.
these ladies.
It's been too long for everything. Like it's
I know. I miss these. This is so nice.
yeah. We're reminiscing a little bit before the show. We should have done this. Not Christmas. Pumpkin carving.
Yeah.
What would we
I
do
missed
for
that.
Christmas?
Remember when we did that?
So
That was
good.
We did the painting, I think, or was it carving?
Yeah.
I forget.
It was carving.
drew
You
on mine.
painted, and then
You did it, Krista. I think
yeah,
you.
yours is so pretty.
I did a baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Ooh, they have baby Yodas, like big ones now at Costco. So I'm gonna get one.
Aw.
Well, you have a big one already, so I see it
Right
back
there.
there. So
Wait,
cute.
what is stream elements? What does that mean?
Oh, I have it, Thomas. The Gilkman for $5 says, "Hail to the panel, much love to all. Thank you for all you do."
Thomas is great.
Thank you.
Love Thomas.
Love Thomas.
I hope you're hanging in there, Thomas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're doing
Oh,
good.
Tugs, I got 3 family rings and shoes. Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Oh God. Yeah. Family jewelry is so interesting because like I don't know what it is, but I like an old timey look to it, more classic.
Oh.
But that's just me personally, and that's why
just
like
a gold band or something.
yeah, like even okay, so this I don't know if you can tell this wedding
Ooh,
It's
pretty.
pretty.
it's like geometric shapes in between, so it kind of looks a little more vintage. That's the word for it. I like vintage.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing too blingy. So yeah, F for boba. What does that mean?
Poor Boba.
Who's boba?
What happened to Boba?
Boba Jet.
What did you do to Boba?
He's actually one of my best friends. He just doesn't know it yet. Since we're on the topic of friendships, he just doesn't know it yet. This is not a red flag.
Boba, not a red flag at all, guys.
Wait, is this like a person in the community or?
Yeah, they're right there in the chat. Boba Jet.
Oh my god. Oh yes, there.
Yeah.
When I think boba, I think bubble tea. Okay.
Boba.
I like bobas so
Look
much.
at
Boba
you said
tea.
Nani?
Oh my
Nani?
god. Nani?
He always says that to me. You know, Boba. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
What is happening?
He always does this.
What
to me.
is this? The sarlacc poop? It ate Boba's. Oh, what's a sarlacc?
Oh, it's the you know.
I need
It's
to know
the
more.
Sarlacc is from Star Wars. She hasn't gotten that far yet.
Yeah.
Guys, I didn't watch the sequels. Okay.
That was
Those are
the
the original ones.
That was
Yeah,
the
the
it was
original.
in the dunes, in the sand dunes, when Jabba took them out on the skiff. They
And
threw
Boba,
them
like,
in the Sarlacc pit, and Boba Fett.
Oh, yes, I
Boba Fett
remember.
got eaten.
I remember now. You know what it is? I watched the episode 1, 2, 3 several times over, but 4, 5, 6 I didn't because
Okay.
it wasn't on TV as much where I was, at least. I should probably watch it.
Yeah.
Give it a watch through again.
But I don't know.
refresh your memories.
I don't know if I'd watch the sequels though. Everyone just says just don't do it.
Don't
But I
watch
feel
it.
like I should.
I mean, just do it and form your own opinion.
Yeah, that's
All you
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you know what would be so funny? And I've seen this with a lot of movies when your expectations are so low that it makes the movie good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you go in with like zero expectations.
Yeah. Because there's been movies that I'm like, this is going to be so good. I've heard so much good things about it, and you're like, no, it wasn't that great. Not great at all.
Have you ever been to a movie where you went in with no expectations and still got let down?
Yes.
I had a feeling I wasn't gonna like The Last Jedi, and I hated it even more than I thought was possible.
I did it with The Witch.
Oh,
Have you ever seen that movie? I did it with The Witch. Like everybody just seemed to love it, and I was like, "This is trash. What the hell?"
You know what movie I thought I'd be excited to see House of Wax. I don't know why.
Classic.
Paris Hilton. And yeah. Anyways, so it was horrible. Her acting was terrible, but I should have known. I was like, I like her in The Simple Life. Her character in
Paris Hilton was the best part of House of Wax. Honestly, that girl fought to her literal demise. I was like, you go, girl. You go, girl.
But that's like epitome of like high expectations did not make the cut.
I'm trying to think of the last movie I went in that I knew was going to be terrible, and I still didn't. I was like, "Yep, that was right."
You know what? I thought Rogue One was going to be bad, but I thought I actually ended up liking it a lot.
I love that movie,
but that was probably the last Star Wars thing I watched that I actually loved.
Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage. I went in knowing that probably wasn't going to be very good because Nicolas Cage. Why? And I absolutely loathe that movie. Apps like if I ever see it in the store, I put it in the back of the shelf.
You didn't like it?
That movie. Yeah, the CGI abs on that man sold it for me. I was like, I can't.
There were CGI abs.
Yes, his abs were CGI. I was so done. I was like, I can't even deal with what is this?
Oh my god.
Knew it was gonna be bad, but oh no.
You know, I watched this TikTok recently, I think of Jurassic Park and the CGI they did for it.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but the T-Rex, when they attacked, they filmed a cat initially in the scene.
I know that.
Yeah. So that part where the car gets like pushed up and then hits back down, the cat like went on its side, hit the car a little bit, and then came back up, and they're like, it actually worked for that part.
Oh, that's
or like
funny.
when the glass broke on the Jeep, the cat was just trying to lick at the glass where there was like food underneath.
Oh.
And then they cut it out and put
Are you sure? Wait, there's a channel where a couple has a black cat where they superimpose their cat into.
Oh, maybe that was it. I thought it was legit. No,
yeah,
green screen with it. Oh my god, I feel so dumb.
Oh my gosh, extra girl.
I love it. I love that. It was real.
I got. Okay, so
That's
the
amazing.
mystery of their CGI is
Reverse
I mean
it.
in 2021 it is.
Yeah, it's like I forget what the channel's called, but it's the black cat. It's a black fluffy cat. They put him in like all kinds
Yes.
of movies and stuff.
And
yeah.
they superimpose it, making it look like you think it's,
Yeah.
oh my god, that's so evil. It works. Oh wow.
The chat is like, wow.
Well,
I think 4 separate people in my life text me that video. They're like, I think you're gonna love this. There's people I hadn't heard from in years. I was like, thank you. Yes, I do love cats and your
oh my god, Ruben Christopher Haynes for $50. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm forever blessed to know all of you smart, sexy women. Glad to be here at the G&G Girls Reunion. Here is 50 for the wine fund. Oh god, maybe that's not a good idea, especially me falling for that. Looking forward to see you all again in 2022. Cheers to G&G and greater success to come. I agree. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you, Ruben.
owl kitty. It's
I wish
owl
I could play
kitty.
my clapping noise, but I don't think you can hear it.
Nope.
I'm not on Twitch.
Honey, this is the part where all the Southern people go, bless your heart.
I mean, not that I haven't heard that before. Okay, guys.
Martin R is correct. Martin R says it's Owl Kitty, and that's the channel name.
Oh, I want to follow it now.
Owl Kitty.
I was always called a blonde for some of my antics. I watched BTS. Hey, I really did think it was superimposed. Okay, okay.
I love it. I love that about you. That was adorable. Perfect. I wouldn't change it at all.
And Alexander for another $1 says another huge thing with me is trust. Ooh, my sister-in-law brings up things said in private conversation to my mom to get in her good graces. She's done this so many times. Trust is everything. The relationship is purely superficial. See, that's what I saw. Oh no.
I love that. Oh my god.
I legitimately thought
I did not
Oh my
share the
gosh.
audio because I was like, I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble for this.
music.
What you talking about?
Crazy.
Tugs, is this your screen?
Yeah,
Girl, get some dark mode.
I know.
Holy
Maybe kind of day
smokes,
for
I'm
it.
blind.
full screen. Oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, it works so well.
I can't believe
So I must have seen the TikToks where they were making it to make it look like she did this
Oh,
stuff.
maybe.
That's oh my god! So I didn't see this whole video. That's what I saw, and then the green screen of it repeat.
He's got
Guys.
Nightwing just looks like you. He looks just like my Nightwing.
No, what would be scarier?
That's so funny. I haven't seen this before.
Oh my crazy! Now, what would be scarier, this or a T-Rex? I'm just saying.
Oh my
I
god.
think a cat, because at least a T-Rex can't see you when you're not moving, but a cat can.
Cat is a lot more agile too. I mean,
You
the
also never
T-Rex.
know when the cat's gonna turn on you and just
Yeah.
oh my god, they did a ghost one. No, stop. The movie
Oh.
Ghost. Wait,
Are they petting the cat instead of making the
yes, instead of making hold on, wait. Okay, now look
I
at this
feel like
rabbit
we
hole
need
you have me going down.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna have to jump off.
Oh, thanks, Siobhan. I know you only said 20 minutes, but this is amazing. Thank you for joining.
Yeah,
Thank you,
you know, 20 minutes turns into an hour, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, who's
All
keeping
good.
count?
Keep us
All
updated,
love.
Siobhan.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Hi, Siobhan.
Bye.
Holy smokes, look it! They're petting the. I thought you're not supposed to do that with cats. Like rub their bellies. Don't they hate
Our
it?
cat is really.
Oh, it depends on the cat. It depends on the cat.
That looks just like your cat, Tugs.
Yeah, he does.
Oh no, what's your poor kitty
What is this?
See, like I saw screens like that, and I was so like.
That cat has no idea.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, there's an Indiana Jones one. Stop.
Oh,
my
yes.
God. Look at this rabbit hole. You have me going down.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Hold on.
My
The Home Alone. Did you see the Home Alone one?
Oh,
Oh my
can we watch the
gosh.
Home Alone one? Play the
Yeah.
Home
Christmas
Alone one.
tune. Which, by the way, happy 1st of December, everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
I love Grinch Miss
Where's
Ryan.
Jay?
What is that? Why is it?
It's supposed to be the gold head.
Can we meme this to Jay
What
and
is it?
Ryan?
What's he?
I think
Oh.
that needs to be Ryan, and Indiana Jones needs to be Jay.
Yeah,
Krista, I'm just saying, gold idea there.
that's perfect.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, Cappy,
Hey.
are you finally going to bed? Oh no, Halo. Oh yeah, that's right.
Good night, Cappy. Oh wait, yes.
All right, Home Alone. You said there was a Home Alone one. I didn't see that.
Yes. I think
I
we
don't
need to
know what-
watch that.
Oh, there it is. I have
Oh,
an
Mark
ad.
is on Halo. I can hear him.
What is that, Mark? Little do they know he's playing in that like cozy
Okay, wait.
pajama looking.
I think.
I don't know. What do you call it?
Oh my god, I
don't
hope he's on
Udi.
camera.
know.
I hope he's on
Udi.
camera. All right.
Oh no, where is he gonna come from? Oh.
Sorry.
I love that. Aw.
So cute. I hope he plans the tricks too.
Man, this is
This
so
is
clever.
exactly what it would be like if you were home alone. Oh my gosh.
That's cute. Oh,
Oh.
Oh yeah, the cat would have his back.
yep. There you go. That's adorable.
Amazing.
Okay, go down that rabbit hole, everybody. Go down that. rabbit hole.
Here, I'm gonna show you the Udi quickly so you
boy.
know.
Amazon?
The Lord of the Rings one and a
Uh,
Mandalorian one. If Baby Yoda was a cat.
One
Baby,
second.
what? I need to see that.
Okay,
That's a
here
must.
is the Udi.
Oh my gosh.
Where did-
So
Hmm.
avocado.
A
Yeah,
family
it's on
pack.
Amazon.
Yeah. They do technically have it on Amazon.
Oh my
sorry.
gosh. How much is
Uh,
it for
They're
one?
kind of expensive.
It's expensive. $158 on sale for 2.
The girl's posing like an avocado
I
shape.
can make that. Oh my gosh, I sound like my mom.
They have off-brand ones on Amazon too, but I haven't
Yeah.
looked to see if they're any good.
Ooh, I want. Oh, okay. No thanks. I'd play full
25
price.
off. Oh yeah, because it's kind of.
Oh, they have a Mickey Mouse.
Mickey!
So cute. But anyways, they're very.
That's the definition of working from home.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen some of your working from home pictures in your sweats.
Yeah, but that's an upgrade from pajamas. At least I went from pajamas to joggers.
If Baby Yoda was a kitty.
Let go.
Aw.
Oh
Aw.
How did they hide
my
Baby
god!
Yoda though? That is so clever.
So I don't know if you'd ever want to bring your animals around, but I actually did buy a stroller for my dog once upon a time.
Oh my god, my cats would lose their minds. They would be like, "What is this?"
Ever see
But-
those backpacks that people have where they put
Yes.
their cats in it? Or
Yeah.
their burb? I would put my burb. If I had a burb, I would put my burb in there.
See,
Sometimes
the only
my burbs.
bad thing with burbs is they sing so loud in the morning.
Because
Yes.
I will let you know this is how women talk. Okay, when we're all
Yeah.
together, this is how it happens. We
We
go
talk
from
about-
relationships to cat videos
True.
to that's how it happens.
Just be glad we're not talking about cows and bulls, okay? I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, you guys. Oh, speaking of the rodeos in town.
Oh, this weekend.
I've never been to one.
Fly
need
down
to
here
go.
immediately. We'll go.
We need to go.
know. I've been to
Uh,
Texas and I didn't go.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you have cowboy boots too.
I know. When I arrived in Texas, I arrived in a mini skirt and I was in the country and I felt so out of place.
What do they wear in Texas? I don't know.
Jeans and a t-shirt, and they were all looking at me like,
Oh, she's
They had
definitely a
good ones.
tourist.
yeah, they were like, "Are you from California?" I was like, "No."
Close.
What part of Texas were you in?
Oh, that's a good question. You know how it is on the road. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention. We were heading to Houston, but like this is when we just entered Texas, and it was very country, very hot. I saw a couple people on a horse, and then there was us in a car, and then we stopped at this one place to get boots, and that's where I got those sparkly boots that you guys saw. And yeah, the women in there helping me out, they even they were the ones commenting on my outfit. They're like, no one wears that here. They're like, you should go get some jeans. I was like, that, and that's exactly what I did. I went to Walmart. They didn't have any of my size in the adult section, so I had to get them in the children's section. So
to be that tiny again. Good Lord.
Jeans.
Oh God.
But yeah, Texas was fun. I love Texas.
Texas
Love
is
Texas.
great.
I want to go one day. Well, I know Gary's moving there in like a month or so. There's a couple people that live there, so maybe one day.
Love Texas.
One day. It's so
One
hot
day.
there. Can we go in like the winter though?
Oh yes, me and
Still
you.
hot in the winter.
Hop on a plane and go.
I don't think that I could handle it. I remember I went one summer and like in where I'm from, the hottest ever gets is like 35 degrees, but there's humidity. I remember seeing the temperature. We're talking Celsius here for the Americans. It was like 45, 48. I'm like, I don't think I've ever been here. I'm gonna cook like an egg. I could probably cook eggs on all the surfaces.
That's one of my favorite things to do is to, when it's hot here in Vegas, is to put an egg outside, just cook it.
What?
Have you
You've
really?
actually done that?
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Try it with cookie dough.
Stop it.
Cookie dough, you can do cookie dough in your car, but you have to make sure to park directly into the sun, and it takes literally all day.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
But it
my-
does work, and they do taste delicious. And then your car smells like cookies.
So you've done it
fact.
before.
I love
Oh
it. It's
my-
like a pastime for you.
Or you can take actual cookies. This is gonna sound insane, and put it like in the oh my gosh, why am I like
Blanking.
yeah, where when you turn on the AC and the air comes. What's it called?
The
The vent. My gosh, yes. You put a cookie in there, and then it just smells like cookies.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You can do that with any food, actually. Now that I think about it, I haven't done that. Don't quote this. I haven't done
Don't
that.
forget it, because then it might end up rotting if you leave it too long.
Oh,
True.
you don't want to forget that. Oh.
I mean, I found a popcorn in here the other day, and I ate it.
I
Yeah,
don't think I would worry about popcorn. Like if you left a banana, I would worry about that.
Yeah, maybe not a banana. I mean, who's putting a banana in a vent?
no meat.
Christy Star 8. I'm moving to the U.S. state that is warmer fun.
Yes.
Hey, maybe one day.
That's a great idea.
One day, I would love to move to the States, but I don't know if I can handle being away from family. That's the hardest part, I think, with that.
Mhm.
Everyone's here. Everyone's here. A Troubled Green for $3 says, amazing stream, ladies. We need so much more of this. Needed all the smiles and laughs today. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. I mean, I had a lot more laughs than anticipated. Some little dives. I mean, I should expect this, especially from Tugs nowadays. We start a stream talking about The Bachelorette, and then we end up talking about something else.
It's always like that.
When we end up talking about artificial insemination on a bull. Okay, this is just how it happens.
I thought, I learned when I was a kid when a mommy and daddy love each other.
Oh my goodness. What is happening right now?
In the ranch world.
They hold hands and then have a baby.
They touch belly buttons.
Ooh, speaking of belly buttons, I have this weird thing that I need to know. Do you have an innie or an outie?
Innie.
I think we all have innies here.
Yeah.
Innie gang.
My so my belly button, it goes so far back I can't find the end.
Ew, what?
What? What does that mean?
Yeah, I can't find the end of my belly button.
Yeah,
I remember I was in dance class and we're all looking at our belly buttons because we were all wearing like crop tops.
Mhm.
And I was like, we're all talking about like, oh, her belly button, we can see the end of hers. I'm like, I can't find it. So they like put their fingers and I was like, where's the end? I don't know. And I remember someone got so far that I felt it in like the back of my back, like a twitch. And I was like, and then later on when you grow up, you find out that that's where the umbilical cord is and that's where it's supposed to close. And some people just,
Interesting.
deeper than others. But anyway,
Wait.
yeah.
I need
Mine's
to
pierced.
confused.
I
the
don't want to do it now.
anatomy. I don't understand. But I like when I was younger, when I would stick my finger in my belly button, it felt so strange. It felt like no sensation I've ever felt before.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's so freaky. I don't do it anymore because it freaks me out. But you know when you're a kid and you're like exploring like life and
You're
yourself.
like, what is this hole? What is this? I feel
Like,
good.
Why did I bring this up?
Belly button. Even now, like I don't like sticking my finger in my belly button. It's weird.
No, I don't like either. But like maybe that's what that is like, oh, I don't know. I'm freaked out now. I'm gonna have to like go on a weird like Google rabbit hole after this.
Your belly button is like your way to get sustenance when you're a baby.
Mhm.
Right? So it's your umbilical cord. So it's attached to your intestinal system.
Oh, I forgot
Anyway.
to count that hole.
Oh, wait. There was someone that said if it doesn't close properly, you might get like a bit of pee out of it. I remember. What? Or something like that. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if that's real or not. Like the cat, okay?
What?
Oh, I hate it. No,
You
no.
get pee. Where do you mind getting
I think
pee
it's pee. If it doesn't close,
Pee?
let me search this.
What doesn't close?
Your belly button.
Why would you? What?
It's
The
just
innie?
like, yeah, if your innie doesn't close completely, there. I forgot where it's attached to specifically. It might.
Ah,
Anyways.
well, don't poke it.
Oh
No.
my god. Oh my god.
You missed. I'm not even gonna recap it. For
I love
you,
the people just like tuning in.
Yeah.
Hi.
Don't rewind.
I'm glad you guys are amused.
breaks.
At least some of you.
Oh, that's how my udi was made. Okay, guys, I'm joking.
Crochet it together.
I can't believe this is so entertaining. Hi, Wilson. Hi.
Hi, nerd.
Hi, new peeps.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, no, I think I think the equal the thing that I thought about with the belly button is equal to the cat story.
We'll just, yeah, I was gonna say like what?
I think it might have been something when we were kids that we used to say because it was like, oh, it's pee.
Well, at least Sarah's like, yeah, we're gonna see this again on
Okay,
Friday.
Sarah, do not tell Perry Chan, please.
Uh-oh, don't even beg, it's done. Belly button time.
It'll be as good as me teaching English. Would you like it's supposed to be Coke, but with the Asian accent it goes Coke.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, that video.
Yes. Oh my
That's
god.
gonna get clipped now.
Yeah,
That's what's gonna get clipped, not the belly button part.
not the belly button, the Coke part. Any over outie. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of people that have outie belly buttons.
I've met like two
Yeah.
people I've seen in my life that have outies.
Really?
So rare.
I've
For-
dated someone with an outie, so
Really?
yeah, I was used
How
to it.
outie was it?
What was it like?
It looked like a button. Like what
Did
you want to push.
could you push it in a bit?
Did you touch it?
Did it make him jump? Like, did it hurt or tickle?
I would absolutely.
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Like,
I feel like I need to know.
Know things, yeah.
If
Like-
someone has an outie, can you please tell us?
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah. There's a few people I've seen that said they had an outie. Speak up now.
How did you
Here.
feel about having an outie belly button?
How do
You don't get lint. I think that's probably a good thing.
Oh, I guess that's a good thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. I guess it's no different really. They
Jay
probably
has
look
an outie?
I have no idea.
No, he doesn't. He has an innie. That's his 9th hole.
How do you know this?
Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is front's not a hole?
He has a blowhole. He's a mammal.
He's also a man. They have blowholes.
Exactly, a mammal.
Okay.
Jay's different. Don't judge.
No judgment. He's a great lawnmower. Oh my god. Because
What's going on in this stream right now? Krista, what did you start?
I'm sorry.
I don't apologize. I love it. You got me.
My
this is
comfort-
amazing.
I like when things get awkward.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Jay is lucky he's not in here. Or unlucky.
Or
He can't
unlucky.
defend-
Yeah.
He can't defend himself in his 9th hole.
Sorry, Jay.
He's like a golf course. Is it 9 holes on a
Yeah,
golf
9
course?
holes. Well, it
Mhm.
depends. I think you could do different ones, but typically we like to do 9 holes.
Okay.
When Jay is
Okay.
there, typically. Yeah.
They prefer
Jay is the golf course. How do you smell? I really want
Yes.
to poke an
Michael.
Audi belly button now.
You have to look Google Audi.
Can you pierce?
Not the car, the belly
Oh
button.
my god, that's a good question. Can you pierce an
Can you pierce
Audi?
it? Yeah, I want to know. Put like a
So,
bowl.
okay, so in my job, I've seen a lot of belly buttons,
Uh-huh.
and not very many Audis, if at all any.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, because well,
when they cut it, can they choose to make it an Audi, or does it just kind of happen?
I think you can
I
choose.
think it just happened.
Ah!
So,
I was
see,
wrong.
that's
No
not
button.
the Audi I've seen. I've seen one that actually sticks out, like the one on the top right.
This one?
Yeah, I've seen like one like that.
I want to click it. I'm scared. Do I really want to zoom in on that?
Click it.
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh, that's a baby belly. That's a baby belly.
Like that.
So
It
is
looks
that
like a
considered
button.
an Audi?
Yeah,
You can
that's-
pierce
that's
that, I
Audi.
think.
You can pierce that, but the one on the top right, I don't think you can pierce.
Well, that's
Well, I would hope
oh my
not.
gosh.
Too.
Oh, there's a lot of belly buttons.
Oh, there you are. Ugh.
Oh, gosh! Oh my gosh! That was
Okay, I never want to see an Audi pierced ever again. That
I
looks
like that.
awful. Why?
Oh my god.
Why?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It's Google. It's not my fault.
Click it.
Oh, that was so disturbing.
So
Mm.
anyways, I think this is a great place to stop the stream.
Just end it here, really?
And
On my behalf? Oh my god.
yeah.
Audi.
Christopher, Dr. Pimple Popper, highly recommend. Go Google that.
Oh
I dare
my
you.
god, I'm obsessed with
Really?
pimple popping. So I used to
But
be
you
an
could see
esthetician.
that.
Yeah, no. I can see a broken leg positioned the wrong way, flipped around. That's fine, but not that. I don't know.
Every time I see that thing on commercial, because yes, I still have cable. I always, oh gosh, I do
You see
anything
an
to turn
Audi
it off.
belly button for what?
Why
What are
have
they
you?
selling?
Huh?
What are they selling? in
No,
this
no,
commercial?
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr.
like, I'm talking about-
Oh, okay.
Every time I see her, they're always showing weird things. So I always
Oh.
just turn off the TV. Oh gosh,
There's
it's so
something so satisfying when you like I said, I was an esthetician. I pop pimples for a living. So
Ooh.
you start.
How
to
did you
enjoy
eat on your
that.
lunch break?
Well, yeah, I would ask. Okay, that is like a breeze compared to some of the stuff I see nowadays.
How do you eat on
Um,
your lunch break?
You know, the smells. There's a lot of smells, and
Again, how do you eat on your lunch break?
you just
She's
do.
hearing spirit because
Really? Like you just maybe distract your mind by
No, I it doesn't bother me anymore. It just doesn't.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
you have
I
a
could-
strong stomach then, because I
yes.
can't.
The only time, and I will try to. The only time I've ever gotten sick, feeling was they were realigning. You know when you get bunions and the toe kind of goes like this
Mm.
on your foot. So they were realigning it, but what they did. Is it bunions when the toe?
Oh, I thought you said
misaligned?
Funyuns. I was like,
A blue minion.
So
Funyuns.
it was like a third toe that was misaligned. So they dislocated the toe, flipped it up, and then they decided to put it's called a K wire. So it's like a thin wire to help align where you're gonna put your screw. So they went the opposite way of the toe out through
Yeah.
here, and seeing the wire come out through the toe, I was just.
Oh my.
no.
But I've seen a lot of other crazy stuff, and that apparently got me.
That's another stream for another day.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you, everyone.
And I apologize.
I
anyone-
love it. I love it. This
my
is why I
God.
love these streams because they just go.
Yeah.
all over the place. So I guess if you have anything to plug, this is the time we can start with Jedi Bunny down here.
Well, okay, so I have a new video that I'm currently editing right now, and it's a surprise. But you're welcome to
Ooh.
subscribe to my channel. But if you do want a normal channel that uploads regularly, that streams all the time, don't subscribe to my channel.
I like your yoga videos. I'm just
But
saying.
you're-
Yes.
Thank you. My new one is going to be like a kind of movement, getting through stuck energy, stuck emotions, stuck digestion kind of one.
Oh,
So,
that's what I need.
for the holidays. Yeah.
Mhm,
That's what I
mhm.
need.
Oh, I'm
Seasonal
awesome.
depression.
I'm excited to see it.
It helps. Yeah, it's good because I talk about like how it all intertwines with like obviously like our bodies and minds are very deeply connected with our emotions and everything else. So I kind of go through that, and it's good for people that don't really want to move, which I think is more common. Yeah, it's good. It kind of like eases you into it without even realizing it. So
Okay. I'm excited. I've been doing yoga a lot lately, so
love yoga. That's awesome.
all right, Karen.
Oh yes, me.
To the manager.
Where to find me? You can find me on Twitch at Krista Nova, not Karen Nova. I spend most of my time over there. I also have a Discord, so you can join that spaghetti gang. There's Jay in the chat, my dad.
Hi.
Watermelon Sugar. Hi. Hi. Hi, Dad.
Okay. Drunk 3PO. I learned something about you today. You have an innie.
9
holes.
And 9 holes.
I don't know who told him that. He arrived too late. Yeah.
Jay's like a golf course.
Jay, I know. He missed all of it. You know, it's probably a good thing, though, because he would block us all.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't already at this point.
Hi.
What? Do your best, Jay. Like, what impression? What? What?
I love. Okay, wait. Do your best laugh impression
of Jay.
Yeah. Jay, you're live.
That now and use it. I'm what? Oh my gosh.
He said, "Shh, mute us, you dork."
That's how I laugh.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
that's awesome.
I love that.
That's beautiful. Oh
yes. Okay, Tugs, plug yourself.
Oh, I'm on Twitch. In here. And sometimes I stream with her, and sometimes I stream with this one, and I stream with this one. I'm everywhere. It's fun.
Yeah. And then I'm here and on Twitch, X-Ray Girl 2077. And you can find me also on Friday Night Tights sometimes. Pretty silent.
Yeah, she's the strong silent type.
Yes. I have a 10-word limit, and I usually adhere to it. Anyways, thank you, ladies and Siobhan, for joining. This was so fun. I'm so glad we got to do this.
I love this. This has been so nice. It feels like no time passed at all, but too much time passed at the same time.
I know. And it was so nice to actually meet you in person, and all these. Oh my God. Poo-poo.
Why, Jay? See what I'm talking about? He always does this.
You're so weird. I lost my train of thought with that poo-poo. Oh,
sorry.
God.
You were ending out.
I'm excited that time of the month. This is going to be something that we're going to be doing once a month. That's why it's called that time of the month. So get it? Get it? That time
Anyway. And our logo is red too. Okay. Anyways, we will close out with our usual intro. We can dance to it, and Jay's hanging on. Oh, very nice. I hope you guys in the chat have a good evening. We will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, guys.